I think we have enough, really, we have enough of
So I
it.
think we're ready for the vice president now.
I think we have enough of an interview here. Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Just be fair.
But last time, I remember you saying to me, bring it on, bring it on.
No, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for fairness, that's all.
You're gonna get fairness, but you're okay with some tough questions.
No, I'm not.
You're not okay with tough
I want
questions?
to be fair. You don't ask Biden tough questions.
Me?
Huh?
I don't interview.
It's terrible.
I
It's
only
terrible.
interview you. You don't wanna lock up Governor Whitmer, but you wanna
When did I
lock
say
up
lock her up? I
the
never said.
Bidens, you wanna lock
Wait
up
a minute. When did I say
Obama.
lock her up? When did I say lock up the governor? I didn't say lock up the governor.
All right, but you.
Why
wanna-
would I lock her up?
You
No, but
wanna-
why did you say you don't want to lock up the governor? Of course I don't want to lock her up. Why would I lock her up?
Because you were in front of a rally of people saying it, encouraging it.
And get your schools open. Get your schools open. The schools have to be open, right? Lock them. Lock them all up.
I never said it, Leslie. I never said lock
So you
up the
don't want to
governor.
lock up the governor.
Leslie, it's such a vicious thing you just said. I never said lock up the governor of Michigan. I would never say that.
You called Dr. Fauci and other health officials idiots. And I'm
Dr.
wondering-
Fauci,
I'm
when did I
wondering
call
if you
when did I
think-
call him an
I'm
idiot?
wondering if you.
When did I
think
call him an idiot?
You called them idiots. I wonder if you.
Well, he's been
think-
wrong a lot. No
Tell
problem.
me then about these rallies you've been having.
A lot of people are
With
wearing
people-
masks and they're
A lot of people
outside.
aren't. I'm watching all these people jammed in together, and I'm seeing most of them without masks. And I'm wondering the message that you're sending with these pictures coming across.
Take a look.
the-
Yesterday, we were in Arizona, record-setting rallies, numbers of people like nobody's seen before.
When
Many,
you
many
used to have
masks. I
bigger
watched.
rallies. You
What?
You used to have bigger rallies.
No, these are much bigger than I ever
I
had.
don't want to bicker over that.
You know,
Tell me
you're
about
so
the mask
negative,
wearing.
you're so negative. These are the biggest rallies we've ever had. You just come in here with that negative attitude. These are the biggest rallies we've ever had. We are having numbers like we've never
But
had.
tell me about the
There is
masks.
more, excuse me, no, but you made a statement. There's more enthusiasm right now for us than we ever had before, ever. And you will see that in a short period of time.
But what about the masks?
A lot of people are wearing masks. I mean, I looked yesterday, a lot of people will, and it's outdoor. They want it outdoor, and we're doing it
But
outdoor.
I can't believe after what happened in the Rose Garden here, after the announcement, with all the people getting sick, that you are not being more strongly encouraging about wearing masks at your
I
rallies.
tell people to wear
But you
masks.
don't.
Leslie, we hand out thousands of
But
masks.
you
at
look
every
out and
rally.
you're not wearing them. And you don't say, please put on
Well,
your
have you
mask.
been looking yesterday? Take a look yesterday in Arizona. Everybody behind me
But
had a
I'm
mask
looking
on.
at other places. I'm looking at Wisconsin, which is a hot spot right
Right,
now.
right. A lot of people had
A lot
masks.
of people
And it was
without masks.
outside.
And you don't get up there and say, look, you know, come on.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want you to
What's your
get
next
sick.
question, Leslie?
If the Supreme Court finishes Obamacare, there will be all these people stranded.
No,
because
there
there's no
won't. We
replacement.
will make a deal, and we will have a great health care plan
But you keep
with
saying that.
less expensive, and a much better plan.
Why haven't you seen it?
You have seen it. I've been putting out pieces all over the place, and we actually have plans. And we have 180 million people right now have a plan. And you haven't been watching. You haven't been watching.
But what about the pre-existing, people with pre-existing conditions? If the Supreme
Are
Court.
protected. Will be
They will-
totally protected.
How?
They'll be protected,
How?
Leslie. I mean, the people with
How?
pre-existing conditions are going to be
How?
protected, as they are now.
How?
In any plan we do,
But there
they will
isn't
be
a-
protected. Leslie, people with pre-existing conditions will be always protected, always.
But if the Supreme Court ends this, with Obamacare,
Well, we'll have to see what happens. It's got a ways to go. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think it'll end, I hope that they end it. It'll be so good if they
And
end
if they
it.
end it,
Because we
the-
will come up with a plan, which
Will.
will be yeah, we will.
but you said it would already.
We have large sections of it already done. I wish you would interview Joe Biden like you interview me. It would be so good. You know what?
You
The-
like this,
the-
I thought. I thought you
I don't
liked
mind it, I don't mind it. But when I watch him walk out of a store, he's in the midst of a scandal. His family is corrupt. Okay, he's corrupt. He's a corrupt politician. And he's walking with ice cream. And the question the media asks him, what kind of ice cream, what flavor ice cream do you have? And he's in the midst of a scandal.
He's not.
And he's taking, of course he is,
No,
Lesley.
come on.
Of course he is.
You
See
know, they
that?
had the Senate
So
committee,
you're like
Republicans.
big tech. You're protecting him.
So-
The biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign. They spied on my campaign.
There's no
Leslie.
real evidence of that.
Of course there is. It's
No.
all over the place. Leslie,
Sir,
they spied on my campaign and they got caught.
Can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes, and we can't put on things we can't
No,
verify.
you won't put it on because it's bad for Biden.
We can't
Look,
put
let me tell
on
you.
things we can't verify.
Leslie, they spied
And-
on my
Well, we
campaign.
can't
It's been
verify
totally
that.
verified.
No. You said the other day to suburban women, will you please like me, please?
Oh, I didn't
please?"
say that. You know, that's so misleading the way I say jokingly, suburban women, you should love me because I'm giving you security and I got rid of the worst regulation. See, the way you said that
Yeah.
is why people think of you and everyone else as fake news. The way you have it, it's like, oh, like I'm begging. I'm kidding. Play it, and I'm kidding.
Suburban women, will you please like me? Remember? Please. Please. I saved your damn neighborhood, okay?
No, your first question was, this is going to be tough questions. Well,
It
when you
is.
set up the interview, your first statement
You're
was,
president. Don't you
Excuse me,
think you
no,
should
no,
be
no.
accountable to the
listen,
American people?
your first statement to me, this is going to be tough questions. Well, I don't mind that. But when you set up the interview, you didn't say that. You said, oh, let's have a lovely interview. And here's what I do say.
So what?
You don't ask Joe Biden. I saw your interview with Joe, the interview with
I
Joe
never
Biden.
did a Joe
It was a
Biden
joke.
interview.
The interview, 60 Minutes. I see Joe Biden giving softball after softball. I've seen all of his interviews. He's never been asked a question that's hard.
Okay, but forget him for a minute.
No, but you
You're
start with
president.
me.
You're president. and-
Excuse me, Leslie, you started with